Welcome to the Hope Unlocked podcast. I'm your host, Kristin Kurtz, and I'm also the founder of New Wings Coaching. I help and empower wild-hearted and adventurous women of faith feeling caged and stuck unlock their true purpose and potential, break free from limitations, and thrive with confidence, courage, and hope. If you're curious to learn more about coaching with me, head to newwingscoaching.net and be sure to explore the show notes for ways to connect with me further. Get ready to dive in as we uncover empowering keys and insights in this episode. So tune in and let's unlock hope together. Well, I'm going to try this again, okay? This must be a message for somebody. I just got done working out and I had a burning message that I knew someone needed to hear. I literally just tried recording in another spot and it kicked me off. So I have moved myself to a different parking lot in hopes that this will work because it disconnected me. So I just got done with a class. A lot of it's resistance training. And one of the things that I like to personally do, sometimes the teacher will be going really fast and I'll just slow things down because it's like that time under pressure where you're actually growing stronger. That's a word for somebody, right? So I wanted to talk about the path of most resistance. So I believe whoever this is for, whoever's listening to this, I have such a privilege and honor to come alongside women who have big callings, who have mighty voices, and they're not the ones that are looking for the big platform. They're not the one who are looking for, stardom or whatever. So all that to say, as I was working out today, I just kept hearing the path. So many of you actually are called to a path of more resistance, but you're staying on the path, the least resistance path, because it's easy. For example, maybe one of you here is listening to me, and like me, I knew years and years ago that I had more, that there was more for me to bring to the world than sitting in a cubicle and doing accounting work in a health, quote unquote, care corporate setting. I knew that there was more, but it was safe, quote unquote. I was getting a paycheck every 2 weeks. We were getting really good benefits. A lot of people stayed there through the end of their life and they were miserable, completely miserable. I mean, I was actually coaching I call it ninja coaching people. I was asking questions and they were realizing, oh my gosh, like I don't actually like this, but I have to be here. That was a lot of the answers. I have to be here. I need the benefits. I need the insurance. I need this. I need that. But I want to just question you, like, God created you for a purpose and a reason. You have a purpose. He knitted you in your mother's womb for a purpose. So if you're still breathing, you still have purpose. It's not too late to start something new. He actually gave you gifts. He gave you a specific assignment to live out in this world for kingdom purposes. But yet some of you are remaining hidden. You are remaining in this safe cage that is actually not part of your calling. And what I love to do is to help women not only discover maybe what their calling is, but if you already know what your calling is, there's more. You are called to birth things in this world. And I was on a call with a client the other day and I was realizing, I help as a spiritual midwife, in essence, bring to life, the ideas that are within you, the giftings that are within you, maybe a, business or a ministry or whatever it is that you're being called to create. I get to come alongside women and help them bring it to life. But here's what I was discovering the other day is that many women's callings, many women's things that they're called to birth, they're actually self-aborting. They're actually self-aborting what it is that God's called them to bring to life. Why? Because of fear. Why? Because of people in their corner that are questioning them. They're like, what do you think you're doing? So what I was seeing almost in the vision as I was driving here to this second parking lot, was that there's a trail, and many people are on this trail that it's like there's no hills. It's just flat trail. There's no, barriers, nothing to jump over. It's just a path that is just very boring, and a path that is without resistance. So one of the things that I feel as a trailblazer, I have literally faced my whole life has been just resistance training to prepare me for this time to help other women to come on to the path of most resistance. It's not an easy path, but it's a path that I believe he's calling many of you to. And if you're hearing my voice today, it's time for you to get off the easy path. It's time for you to get off the path that is just way too easy for you. It's not your path. You were created for a purpose, and your path that you're on is not part of your purpose. So what is that part of this path that you're on that is not actually the direction that God's called you to? Who are you following? Why are you trying to be somebody else? Do you know who you are? Do you know why God created you? Do you know your gifts? Do you know your assignment in this season? Because many are on the wrong assignment. They're out of alignment with their assignment. So if that's you, like I said, I was working out and I knew someone had to hear this message today. The Lord, one of the things he's called me is a trailblazing trail guide. So if you're ready to get on the proper path, the path that God has called you to, if you guys know Proverbs 3:5-6, go look it up. He will make your path straight, but it doesn't come without resistance. And that's why we need people in our corner. I have people in my corner that help me continue forward, because this path that I've been on the last 3 years has been absolutely wild, but there's so much peace because I know that I'm in proper alignment now. I get to come alongside women and help unlock them to discover who they are, to then develop who they are, and then to deliver what it is that they are called to bring to life to this world. Because I'm not about seeing women self-abort their calling. So I don't know who this is for today, but if you want to hear more about how I come alongside women to be like the spiritual midwife and carry a spiritual ultrasound to help you discover what it is within you that you're called to birth, even if you've already birthed something, there's multiples. Some of you have multiple things that you're called to bring to this world, and yet you're getting distracted. You're losing hope, maybe because the time is taking too long. Some of us have to wait longer. Ask me how I know, and it's part of the process. So I just want to remind you to trust the process. I want to remind you it's not too late. And I'm seeing so many women that are on this path, like all together, and they're going the wrong way. And he's saying, turn around. It's time to take the path of most resistance. Doesn't that sound like a great invitation? Well, reach out to me. I would love to hear where you're at. What path are you on? And is he calling you to step on a different path, but you just don't know the next steps to get to that path? Would love to hear from you. All right, have a blessed day. I knew this was for someone. Every time I come on here, it's for someone. And if you're that someone, let me know. I haven't come on and done a Facebook Live for a while, but I knew I had to share this message. So have a great day. Bye.